Grown up in a colorful and vibrant town in India, I clearly remember the day. I must have been about 5, and my brother, who was 10, came jumping off the school bus looking really excited. And he asked me the most important question of my life. Do you want to catch a monkey? Super excited, I looked up at him and nodded emphatically, yes, absolutely. And he pulled out of his backpack a coconut. A coconut that he had neatly hollowed out, and he put a small piece of banana in there and told me that this would be the bait. I didn't know what a bait is, but I figured he's 10, I'm 5, he knows what he's doing. He's never led me wrong. So he puts a piece of banana inside the coconut, ties it to a chain, grabs me by the hand, and running we go inside the house. He sits me down by the window, and we both start peering outside. And we wait, and we wait, and we wait. It starts to get dark outside, and we're getting a little bit worried that our parents will be coming home and find out that we're up to some naughty monkey adventure. And then, as if magically, out of nowhere, a monkey actually appears. It sticks its hand inside the coconut and grabs the bait, which was the apple, the banana. And the minute it makes a fist, the monkey is trapped. It can no longer pull its hand out of the banana. And it struggles and it fights, but no matter what it does, the monkey isn't letting go of the bait, isn't going to open its fist, and if it doesn't open its fist, the monkey is trapped. And we had a monkey on our hands. My brother had once again delivered on his promise and cemented my admiration of him. Now, little did we realize it then, but there was a huge lesson in this monkey adventure, because through the courses of our lives, over the next 5 decades, both my brother and I behaved exactly like that monkey, chasing after and pursuing what we thought was the one thing that we really wanted so badly, and not getting it because we didn't know the secret. And here today, I'm here to tell you the secret. The theme of today's TEDx event is balance, and I'm here to talk to you about the importance of balance between working hard and letting go. The balance between hustling hard and rest, relaxation, and relationships. Because the future belongs to those who have the ability to hustle hard for sure, but also know when to let go. By harnessing the power of rest, relaxation, and relationships. Because it is in these 3 R's, in rest, relaxation, and relationships, that we can activate the creativity and imagination. That we can become more resilient so that we can come up with novel ideas, deal with failures if the idea doesn't work, and then come back stronger with a better idea. And this should matter to you. This should matter to you because the secret in getting what you want is in knowing how to let go. And rest, relaxation, and relationships are the secret sauce to make this happen. As I look around this room, I see a room full of people going bananas in pursuit of their goals. So I think this would be really important. Now, I don't know about you, but I get my best ideas when I go for a walk outside or sleep on a problem. What about you? Have you remembered someone's name just as soon as you stopped trying so hard and they started to walk away at a party? Or fallen asleep when you stopped trying to fight to fall asleep so hard? Speaking of sleep, there was an inventor that wasn't getting much. The year was 1854, and there was an inventor who was stuck on the last little piece of his invention. You see, this inventor's name was Elias Howe, and he was working on the sewing machine. And the last piece that he was working on was the needle of the sewing machine, and he just wasn't getting anywhere. One afternoon, out of exhaustion, he falls asleep, or decides to take a nap, but he's rudely awakened by a nightmare. And in this nightmare, he's being stabbed. He's being executed because he couldn't come up with the solution to the invention. He's being stabbed with these soldiers holding spears with holes in their tips. And that's where he wakes up from this nightmare and decides that the sewing machine will have a hole in the tip of the needle, unlike the traditional sewing machine that has a hole at the end of the needle. And this nap, this sleep, actually helped him come up with his invention. You see, your brain is your most hard-working organ in the body. It doesn't matter if you feel like you're working really hard and focusing on a problem or resting. Your brain is always active. You could be daydreaming. I'm sure you've all heard of J.K. Rowling. Well, she was daydreaming. She was stuck on a train that was delayed for 2.5 hours when she came up with the idea of Harry Potter. Of course, she was a storyteller. She invested in her relationships. She was telling stories of a rabbit named Rabbit to her little sister when they were both under 8 years old. But the idea of Harry Potter came to her when she was daydreaming. Thomas Edison, the most prolific inventor of our time, with over 100 patents to his name, used to take power naps in the middle of the day just so he could wake up from these dreams and write down the ideas that were coming to his mind. And his audacious inventions are things that we use today in this room, like the light bulbs, the movie projector, even the original microphone was something that Thomas Edison came up with. And maybe that's why elite performers in every field, whether they're Navy SEALs or hostage negotiators, are encouraged to have robust relaxation practices. And so should you. As a lifestyle medicine physician, my focus is in helping people reverse disease by treating the causes, by getting rid of the causes of the diseases in the first place, which 80% of which is eating habits, exercise, sleep routines, and relaxation routines. And it took me 25 years in practice to realize that loneliness and depression were at the basis of self-destructive habits in the vast majority of people. And my patients who know how to relax better, how to relate better with other people, how to sleep better, can move mountains when it comes to habit change, whether trying to eat healthier, quit smoking, quit drinking, exercise more, any of the root causes of diseases. So life ebbs and flows, life goes up and down, there isn't a balance, every day is different. And the choice is yours. Are you going to get stuck like that monkey because you want that one thing that's the bait that's got you trapped? Or are you going to harness the power of the 3 R's of rest, relaxation, and relationships so you can surf the waves as life ebbs and flows and be the absolute best version of yourselves? I hope you make the right choice. Thank you.